Hello everybody. If you are appearing for TCS Ninja Drive, then you might confused about how to apply for TCS Ninja Drive. We at We Are For You, a one-step placement preparation platform, has brought to you a detailed video about step-by-step registration process for TCS Ninja Drive. Before that, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel since we will be posting multiple preparation videos on our YouTube platform. Today we are going to see step-by-step registration process for TCS NQT. So till now, so many students have contacted me regarding TCS NQT as most of the students are in state of confusion. So guys, 2 days ago TCS NQT has been announced, and from that moment TCS NQT portal is down and a lot of students are facing different kind of issues while registering for TCS NQT Drive. So what I'm going to do in order to avoid confusion of students, I'm going to cover in detail information regarding TCS NQT. So I will show you practical demonstration. That means by using my own mail ID, I will show how you can apply for the TCS Drive. So guys, we know this particular page for TCS NQT, the link of which I will give you in the description of this video, and even on our Telegram channel I have already posted this particular link. So guys, as you can see, I have just opened this particular page over here. Now see, previously what you have done, you have applied for TCS NQT Drive, or what I can say, if you have registered for any paid NQT or if you have registered last year for free NQT, you need to have account on this TCS Next Step portal. Okay, so that is important thing that you need to keep in your mind. So if you have already account on the TCS Next Step portal, then you can directly click on login and you can enter into the portal by providing your credentials. But guys, what I'm going to do, I'm considering that I don't have any account on the TCS Next Step portal, and from scratch I'm going to show you step-by-step procedure for applying for TCS NQT Drive. So now you need to click on the register now firstly. Now most important step, here you need to click IT only, do not click on BPS. I repeat, do click on IT only and not on the BPS. So guys, I would like to tell you that traffic of the students who are applying for TCS NQT Drive is very huge. So make sure that you have good internet connectivity while you are applying for TCS NQT Drive. Now we need to fill this particular form. First, select your title, then put your first name, middle name and surname. Now you need to put date of birth. I will be entering random data here for the only demo purpose. Then select your gender. After that, enter your valid mail ID. Now here I am entering random mobile number, but make sure you are entering your valid mobile number. Now qualification. Guys, this is very important step, because if you select wrong qualification, then you are not going to get option apply for drive. So once you complete the entire process, you will get an option called apply for drive. So I will repeat again, if you will not select your qualification properly, then you will not get any option called apply for drive. So take care of this particular step. So here I will click on the Bachelor of Engineering. If you are pursuing your Bachelor of Engineering, you have to select this option. Now year of passing will be 2022. Now next is nearest test location. Many of the students have doubt whether this test will be from anywhere or one have to go in the center for this exam. So currently, considering the COVID situation, both the options are enabled by TCS. But while filling this form, you need to enter nearest test location, but it doesn't mean that you have to immediately go to TCS Science Center to give exam. So just I will select center. Now while setting the password, make sure that you read these guidelines. As per the TCS password policy that one have to choose a password as per their guidelines. So please read this password policy properly and choose your password according to that. Now in security question, you can put anything which you will remember. In case in future you forgot your password, this secret question will definitely help you to regain your password and credentials. Then enter the CAPTCHA. After entering the CAPTCHA, I will submit this. Now this is very important thing. You need to remember this city ID or DT ID you are getting. You might get CTID or DTID, it doesn't matter at all. Make sure to note down the CT or DTID, whatever you are getting, because all the further communication with the TCS will be take place with this particular DT or CTID you are getting. Now you can click on continue. Again it will be asking me for password. I have to enter a password once again. Now guys, you are on the application form page. Many of the students might have a doubt, how can I change my basic qualification, because some of the students might have already enrolled for the paid or free NQT in the past, and now they might want to change their basic qualifications. So see, there are some things in the application form you cannot change at all. Okay, once you submitted the application form, you cannot change those qualifications, but there are some criteria that you can change. Okay, suppose you want to change, or if you want to create a new account from new mail ID, basically the TCS has clearly told that you cannot have two accounts. So if you can check this particular page, link of this page I will mention in the description box of this video in FAQ section of the TCS guidelines. Here we can say that they have already told the guidelines, and the question is, I have created two profiles, what should I do now? So as per TCS, only one profile need to be created. What you can do is that whichever profile you don't want, you just need to mail to the TCS saying that one account will be I'm using, and another account you can deactivate it. Okay, yeah, only one profile needs to be created. What you can do is that whichever profile you don't want, you just only need to mail to TCS. Okay, so what will happen, since they are not allowing to change the basic qualification, so you have to create a new account, and in that account you can choose your appropriate qualification. Now click on the application form. As you can see, this particular form is divided into 4 parts. Each part of this form we need to fill very carefully. So now I will start filling this form. So these are the basic details. Here I need to enter father's name. As I mentioned earlier, I am going to enter random details, but make sure all of you while filling this form, you are entering your correct details. Then we need to fill permanent address and permanent address. Before some time, I have mentioned that if you have two mail IDs, you have to deactivate one ID. And the mail ID for this particular TCS is ilp.support@tcs.com. I repeat, ilp.support@tcs.com. And on this particular mail ID, you can just mail them and tell them that this particular ID I don't want to keep activate, and new ID I have, so please deactivate this particular mail ID, so that your old account will get deactivated, and by using new account you can enter your qualification. After filling the permanent and present address, click on the save and continue. Now highest qualification details. Here you should get Bachelor of Engineering or Bachelor of Technology or MCA or MSc, whichever the qualifications, those are eligible. Apart from this, if you enter any other qualification, you are not going to get apply for drive option at the end. Once you submit the form, you cannot change the qualification details, so make sure whatever the qualifications you are entering, those are correct. After that, year of passing. Now click on the save and continue. Now most important thing, as you all are 2022 batch graduation students, so your course duration should be 4 or more years. I will consider that I have started my course on the 1st of June 2018. Now here my end date should be more than 1st June 2022. So I will consider it as a 15th June 2022. As you can see, course duration I have mentioned is in between 1st of June 2018 to 15th June 2022. Yes, you might don't have idea about the end date of the course, that is the graduation, because as still you are studying. So in this case, I mentioned what you can do is that you can put any date between 1st June to 15 June 2022. Then select course type as a full time, as part time is not allowed. Select your specialization properly. Now grading system, here you need to enter your marks obtained and total marks. Suppose you have got your results till 5th semester or 6th semester, whichever results you have got recently, enter the total marks. Here I am entering random marks, and yes, this percentage should be more than 60%. After completing this, click on the save and continue. Now if you have completed HSC or diploma, okay, if you have completed the HSC, select the first option. If you have completed the diploma, select the second option. And in case if you have completed both the diploma as well as HSC, okay, you have to select this third option. Yeah, in specialization I will select as the science. I am entering random details. Now very important thing, previously we have entered course duration in between 1st June 2018 to 15 June 2022, right? So make sure that end date of your HSC or diploma course should not be more than start date of the graduation course, because it will overlap. So here I will enter start date as a 1st of May 2017 and course end date as a 10 May 2018. Then enter your SSC details after completing this. Again, you have to enter course duration properly. Here, I will enter course start date as a 1st May 2015 and end date as a 6 May 2016. I repeat once again, all these dates I enter randomly, but you should enter your details correctly. You might take help of your passing certificates where these details are clearly mentioned. After entering all these details, click on the save and continue. Now next, any other qualification. If you haven't done any other course, do select as a no over here. Now NAC details. Here you have to select no. After that, relevant work experience, no. Now declaration part. Do you have any break in studies? If you have, then you have to declare. You need to be honest, because if you have break and you don't declare, so even after getting selected in the TCS, you will get disqualified during background checking process, and yes, gap of more than 24 months is not allowed. Next, have you done any other courses? I will select as a no. Next, do you have any pending backlogs currently? Yes, if you have any backlogs, you have to declare it. If you don't have any backlog, then select as a no. Please mention academic project. In short, you need to mention your academic project. Now declaration part once again. Just you need to read these particular sentences, and if you are agree with those sentences, you have to select yes. If you are not agree with those sentences, you have to select as a no. So first is, you have taken all subjects marks into consideration for calculating the obtained or total marks in each of the above mentioned academic qualification. So I will select as yes. After that, the marks or CGPA obtained entered by you for each of the above mentioned academic qualification has been secured in the first attempt. I will enter as yes. You have considered only the marks or CGPA obtained during the normal duration of the course for calculating obtained or total marks. I will enter as yes. Next, you have completed each of all the mentioned courses in the stipulated time as specified by university, I will select yes. Next, you have declared break in studies or work experience and pending backlogs, if any, during your academics. Yes, I will select as yes, because next, you have not attended any TCS selection process in the last 6 months. I will select as yes. Next, you have read the TCS eligibility criteria and understand that your candidature or application form is subjected to fulfillment of the selection criteria. I will select as yes. Next, you have to click on the agree and then save and continue. Now nationality, India. Next, languages known. You should add at least one language over here. Then language certification. If you have done any language certification, then please do mention over here. Then click on the save and continue. Then mention your achievements. Then click on the save and continue. Then you have to enter your blood group. Now guys, most important thing you need to understand is that your TCS smart card. That means if you are going to place in the TCS, that means if you get placed in the TCS, you are going to get TCS ID. So these details which you are providing right now, those details will reflect on that ID. I repeat, the details which you are providing right now will be reflected on the particular TCS ID if you get selected in the TCS, exactly as you do provide. So guys, whatever the photo you are going to put over here, that is going to come on the TCS ID. So make sure that you are giving proper details, especially your photo. So guys, there are some technical specifications which they have mentioned while uploading photo. You should take care of this specification. Please read these guidelines and upload a proper photo. I have just uploaded a random photo. Make sure you are uploading your proper photo. Now next, you have to upload your resume. Now you have to click on save and continue. Now security details. Security details you need to fill over here. If you are any criminal case, then you have to declare it over here. Here, have you appeared for TCS Drive in the last 6 months? I will select as a no. Now select I agree and enter the place. Then click on submit application form. After clicking on submit application form, you will get a pop-up saying, would you like to apply for TCS recruitment drive? I repeat, after clicking on the submit application form, you will get a pop-up saying, would you like to apply for TCS recruitment drive? So you have to select as a yes. If you don't get this pop-up, definitely you have entered some wrong information in the qualification or in the year of passing. Then after completing this process, then you will get this particular page. Here you need to select test mode. So you have to choose the option, either you will give test from home or you will give test from the TCS Science Center. What I will suggest to give this test TCS exam through TCS Science Center, because if you are giving exam from TCS Science Center, you are not going to face any issue of internet connectivity or laptop configuration issues. Most of the students call me and do say that I had this particular issue, I faced this issue. So in that case, I will suggest all of you to give exam from the TCS Science Center. Some of the students last time told me that if you are giving exam from the home, you can't go to the previous questions. But those who opted for the TCS Science Center exam, they can go to the back and modify their answers. Sometimes what happens, we do submit answer and later we realize that the answer might be different than what I submitted. So those students who are giving the exam from the TCS Science Center, last time they are able to modify those answers, but those who are giving the exam from the home, they are not able to go back and modify their answers. So keep in this mind. So now it's up to you. And then you can see message over here. you have applied for recruitment drive. After this, click on the track my application. Now you can see details over here. You should get apply for drive information over here. So once you confirm this, your application process is completed. That's it. Now you have successfully applied for TCS Ninja Drive 2022. So guys, you can join our Telegram channel and Instagram handle where we will be posting information about how to crack TCS Ninja Drive and as well as all the other placement drives. If you have liked content of this video, don't forget to press the like button. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel where we will be posting multiple videos regarding placement preparation. Press the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever we are going to upload new videos. Don't forget to join our placement preparatory Telegram channel, the link of which I have mentioned in the description box of this video. Thank you.